Welcome to Actify Press. This is a great article you can find on actifypress.com. Silence is Violence, Hands Off Venezuela. By Matt Cox, Associate Editor for Actify Press. I have a confession. I haven't looked deeply into Venezuela despite its use as the bogeyman for what would happen if the U.S. dares to pursue economic justice. The use as a right-wing strawman can always be dismissed, and while I applauded the massive social programs of Chavismo, the movement started by Hugo Chavez, the country is undeniably in economic turmoil. Also undeniable are the several coup attempts backed by the U.S. since the day Chavez took power. When a country has been battered by foreign-funded opposition for almost 20 years, its plight cannot be solely internal. While my suspicions of U.S. propaganda led me to favor Chavismo, I took the movement with a grain of salt. Since Telesur is funded by the Chavista government, I didn't trust its analysis. NPR's Planet Money podcast that Venezuela's rolling blackouts and other economic woes was caused by Chavez's tying the entire economy to oil, forcing all other items to be imported. When the oil market tanked, the social programs became burdensome. Despite the U.S.'s complicity in Venezuelan woes, I couldn't believe Chavismo was innocent, especially when the government made a goofball decision in their economy. And who would I turn to for legitimate analysis? Of course, socialists and leftists would support Chavismo, and they would be right in that no matter the crimes of the government, we have no right to intervene, especially given our historic support of Saudi Arabia and our historic destruction of Latin American democracies. And anyone to the right of NPR would be screaming socialism never works without taking into account the massive amount of foreign interference. And after reading Manufacturing Consent and the Devil's Chessboard and learning about Operation Mockingbird, where the CIA infiltrated the mainstream media to promote its interests, where it wasn't already wholly applauded as it was by the Henry Luce Time Life media empire, how could I trust legitimate media? There's a reason fake news and deep state have become popular terms. You can read the rest of this story at actifypress.com. Thanks for stopping by. You will find a link to the article in the description below. You can find more great articles just like this on our website, actifypress.com. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please become a patron at patreon.com/actifypress. Follow Actify Press on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Most importantly, join us in the Actify Action Network by going to actifypress.com/action, where we are taking social media back from the paid trolls. That is the best way to keep up with Actify and join us in the fight.